today, this 5th day of January, on Forum TV, we're going to take a look at some of the businesses in the Viking Plaza Mall here in Alexandria and show some of the products that are available. A lot of the local people said we're not going to come to the mall until we get Kohl's here, but the reality is we have a number of small business people that have products to sell, and we want you to come out to the mall and support the mall now, as well as all Alexandria businesses you possibly can. And we're going to give you a little look at a unique product that I think has some potential for everybody, especially here in Lake Country. And we're going to talk to the lady that owns this company and get some insight on her product here, and we'll be doing a number of them at the mall here in Alexandria as well.
Hello, I'm Denise Ruslang from Wadena, Minnesota, and I am a widow and I'm a minimalist. And about 3 years ago, I was looking for a condo and apartments, and I realized that they're taking out the traditional bathtubs out of hotels, apartments, condos, and they're just leaving a shower, which is wonderful, and we need nice big showers, but some people would like to soak in a tub, and especially women. And it was hard for me to find a unit like that, and I remembered having something on my bucket list for about 30 years, and it stemmed from when my late husband and I lived in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we had a back patio and a deck, and we were looking for something very simple. Neither one of us liked bathing with 5 intimate friends, and so the hot tubs that were out there were just really not an option. And of course the size of them and the amount of water and the upkeep and the chemicals, and I just had in my mind that there should be something similar, something smaller and simple. And so I went about thinking I'm going to find something out there on the internet, and I searched for about 3 years, and there is nothing to compare with what I was wanting. And so I thought, I'll just make one for myself. And I had some fiberglass experience. I'm a hairdresser by trade, so I have no experience in engineering or anything. And I do a little fiberglass work, so I borrowed a friend's heated garage, and that took about half a year to get a little prototype made. And after I got the fiberglass model made, we tested it out, and we found that the temperature that you fill the tub with will stay that temperature for about 3 to 3.5 hours. And it can be hot, so we used it on the patio. And this is a fiberglass model, and so I found a factory here in Minnesota. Nothing goes out of our state, and they make the fiberglass model, and it's about 40 pounds, and it's very, very light and versatile, and you can put it in any shower. It fits in any shower. And on Amazon you can find a heater, different heaters, even little bubblers that hang over the side and would bubble it for you. And they go on a patio, a deck, an RV, anywhere you want them. But the fiberglass model is more for a home build, a new home build, or a total bathroom remodel, and a person would plumb it and maybe sink it a little bit, put a marble surround around it, maybe a step or a platform if your wife would want a little private spa in her bedroom. This would be excellent. Again, you would plumb it, and that would free up your bathroom in the house for guests, or and she'd have her own private area. Then after the fiberglass ones were made, I decided really I wanted something in a real versatile plastic, like a molded plastic. So I took my patent, and I took that prototype to we also did a worldwide search, I should remember, with my patent attorney, and there was nothing out in the market, nothing made like these. So that was kind of a green light for me to maybe make a few models and see if someone else out there would desire something like I have. And these are just 20 pounds here. These are indestructible plastic. They have the same design, the same molded seat. These come with a plug, or we supply the plug if you wish to plumb your own at home, wherever you've decided to put it, maybe in the garage or in the basement, or wherever you want it. And you might want the plug in a different spot. And the plug has hose fittings, which are fit, and you can make it any way you wish. They're indestructible. There is no chemicals or things coming out of the plastic. The company that makes them makes the water tanks for sewage treatment cities, and makes the water tanks for airplanes, and drinking water tanks for all kinds of uses. So this is also it's just indestructible. You can drop it or leave this on your they also fit in any shower. So if you want to have a soaking tub in your shower, but you don't want to keep a bathtub in your home, that's really a good use for this. It's lightweight. Maybe you want to keep it downstairs in the garage or something, but when you want to soak, you put it in your shower. You can have it drain right in your shower. You can fill it with your shower head. For a tiny home, and which is really a bigger movement nowadays, this can be built in a tiny home, and this is 30 inches in diameter and 29 inches tall. So it's no more than a man's inseam, and they do not tip over, so you cannot fall in or out of them, which is really a good thing for older people, and especially with our liability issues for the traditional tubs, because the traditional tubs, you're standing on a very slippery area and trying to take a shower, and especially for anyone with any balance issues, it's not wise, and that's why they're being removed.
We'll be wondering, is there a particular model already that's kind of catching on more than the others?
Yes, the molded plastic model has caught on more because it's a little more versatile. This is a little more built-in model for a home, but certainly can be used on the patio or deck too. But the plastic models, we have a lady that has a cabin way out in the Tules, and it's off-grid completely, and she has no sewer and no running water. She does have a pitcher pump, and heats her water on her wood stove, but all of her 6 children and their families go back there every summer to have a vacation and live off-grid. And it also fits in any shower, it also, we have 7 high schools in our area here that are using them. They
In
can
their
be-
sports program?
in their sports program. They are using them for ice therapy and hot water therapy.
Makes
And
sense.
the football players and things are using them for therapy. They come in any colors, so the 7 schools have them in their school colors. Sabika has the Trojan purple, and Wadena Deer Creek is the blue, and the Monaga Braves has the black and orange. And so
People will be wondering, what about the more traditional, or I should say traditional, a lot of times we would see it in cowboy movies and that type of thing, one sloped like you have in the background?
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, after I had made the initial fiberglass tub, I had looked for myself, because I'm a minimalist, and my apartment, because I am a widow, so I'm of course alone, and my apartment had a nice shower but no tub. And so I began looking online for any cowboy tub, saloon tub.
There you go, that's what I was
Whatever.
thinking.
Yeah, and I looked for several years, and of course there isn't anything being made now, but I looked for an antique one, and that was really hard to find, but lo and behold, a brothel was selling out in Massachusetts.
Okay.
And they had an original brothel tub, and it was last patented in 1840, and this was the model, but
That size even?
yeah, this is exactly
Wow.
what it was, and I knew instinctively that is what I wanted for
Okay.
my little tiny home, and
Is
so
there
I-
a seat in that one too,
no,
or not?
No, there is not a seat in this one.
Okay, I'll
It
come up. I don't
just,
wanna trip on
yeah,
anything
don't-
here.
Okay, don't fall. No, it's just a.
That
just
would be easy to get in
simple.
for anybody.
Yeah, for anybody, and I love it. But I have very dry skin in Minnesota in the wintertime, and so I love it for scented hot oil baths
Sure.
and things that I do. And it takes from 5 to 10 gallons of water.
And it's full enough.
And it is full enough, and you get a very comfortable bath. But after I ordered the tin model, it was originally in tin, and I used it for a couple years, and I really loved it. And so I thought, I will bring my little tin model to, and that weighed 14 pounds. These are only 20 pounds.
Okay.
So they can stay in your closet or wherever you want to. I use it in my bedroom because I like that better, but it also fits in a shower, and it does fit in my shower too. So you can fill it with the shower and just drain it simply.
Makes sense.
with
Does
the-
this one have a plug, or you gotta
No.
tip this one?
This one I have a 5-gallon bucket, and it takes from 5 gallons to 10, so just 2 little buckets. And I heat my water on the stove to get some boiling water
Okay.
because I like it very hot. But
And so
Your
is this
shower,
one
you-
still fiberglass then, or is
Yes.
this one plastic?
this is fiberglass. We just have this one. And so I redid the 1840s patent on that, and the same company that made my larger fiberglass one used my mold,
Okay,
my one,
makes sense.
and we just redid the mold on this one. So this is very, very good for little campers.
Yeah, I can see
little
that.
tiny homes, you know.
I've actually got some ideas on some other things for it, but
Mm-hmm.
that's neat. Can you tell people where they can, your website or information?
Yes, okay. I am Victorian Tubs, and my address is Post Office Box 266, Wadena, Minnesota. The zip is 56482. My phone, I'm the only person that you're ever going to get, so there's no middleman, there's no shippers, there's just me. I do have a van, I do deliver, so we can always work something out. But the phone is 218-398-2077. And my website is Portable Soaking and VictorianTubs.com. And it's all written out, so it's Portable Soaking and VictorianTubs.com. And we have brochures on each model. This is the little saloon tub or brothel tub, if you want to. And then we have the plastic models. They just fit anywhere.
I can see that. I tell you what, we're just going to have to convince people from Alexandria and the area to come out and take a look at this. They make a lot of sense.
Especially if you have cabin, and especially Minnesota. When I developed them, I was thinking we have so many gorgeous homes that are 1 or 2 seasonal. They're on the lake, and most people, if they're working in the cities or something, they will drain their home. Of course, not leave their water and sewer going all winter. 40, 50 below zero is not conducive to that. And so maybe they want to go snowmobiling or skiing for just a weekend at their home on the lake. If they had one of these, they could melt snow and wash the dog, the kids, and head back to the cities. And they wouldn't have to hire a plumber and redo
I tell you what, they're
water.
Doing some work, and I'm trying to help the expansion. This would be a great item for the RCC, the hockey group out here in Alexandria, or maybe you have one out there already.
We have, Pillager is using his for a hockey and track team, but that is, but yes, that would be good. Also, the sauna people. We have a lot of Finlander population in Managa and Sabika, and they seem to like them for sauna. So you don't have to find a frozen lake anymore. You can have your ice tub right by your sauna. So. I
tell you what, with this weather, we better get you on the road and once again give the name of your company.
Okay, my company is Victorian Tubs, and just call anytime. I will answer, and I'm retired, so this is my new project.
Thanks for talking to Inform TV, and we're glad you're in the Viking Plaza Mall here in Alexandria.
Oh, thank you. I enjoy being here.